And here are the top 5 US casino markets by annual revenue. Number 5, Detroit, followed by Connecticut. Chicagoland, number 3. Number 2, Atlantic City. And, no surprise, I suppose, top US site for gambling, Las Vegas.
Well, online gambling is currently legal in 47 countries. Those include the UK, Australia, and Germany, to name a few. But online gambling is not legal here in the U.S. But one U.S. representative is hoping to change that. He just introduced a bill in Congress that would let states decide who gets dealed in to play poker online. Joining us now, the man behind the legislation, Congressman Joe Barton of Texas. Congressman, why put this bill out now? What is going to be in it for Texas?
Well, there is a law called UGIA that says you can play poker online for money, but you can't process the financial transaction that results from it. I think that's an unworkable law. It hadn't been enforced until this past April when some indictments were brought down. So the reason to do the bill now is because it appears that the Justice Department is attempting to enforce an unenforceable bill, and we just want to clarify the situation. In terms of what would happen in Texas, Texas would have to opt in to allow me, who lives in Texas, to play online for money if this bill becomes law.
So, talk to us about the potential revenues. Talk to us about the potential tax revenues. How much would Texas make from online poker?
I couldn't tell you how much Texas would make. We are going to allow a process fee, a transaction fee, and we think that would generate in the neighborhood of $3 billion per year. This is a poker-only bill. It's not for any kind of gambling. It's just for poker, because poker, I believe, is a game of skill.
Why? You're just having just poker on its own, no others?
Yes, sir. Just poker. If you and I play poker over time, whichever one of us is the best player is going to win the other person's money.
Yeah.
And
I
find that out quite frequently.
Well, you're a lucky man. You're obviously very good to it. But it kind of cuts really to the sort of society that you want, because you can lose. I could lose an awful lot of money online with poker quite quickly. And the danger is that you create an industry that effectively preys on the weaker members of society, those that are perhaps not very bright, those that are poor, because it would advertise, of course, the potential for great riches quite quickly, and ultimately it would take that money from those weaker members of society, and I'm not sure everybody would think that was a terribly good idea.
Well, the average account for an online poker player in the United States has been about $80, 80, not 800 or 8,000. So this isn't a high roller issue in terms of
but it would be,
problem.
It would be if the industry got big, wouldn't it? If there was greater legalization and some real force behind it. You can't assume that the people that would run those sites would necessarily be doing it for everybody else's benefit.
Well, they have to first have a license in the state in which they operate, and then they have to get a license from the Department of Commerce in Washington. So they have to get 2 separate licenses, and the bill has, I think, very strict safeguards protecting against underage poker players and addictive poker players, problem poker players. They're very sophisticated programs to try to track somebody who might have a problem and then do something about it. So I don't think that would be a major problem at all if this bill were to become law.
Congressman Joe Barton of Texas, as in Texas Hold'em. Congressman, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
It's always good to be on your program. Thank you.